Welcome back to another adventure. Think about how easy it is to just drop a pencil on your desk. Now, imagine trying to do your homework when your pencil, your notebook, and even you are constantly drifting and floating away. This photograph shows someone who mastered that floating world. Meet Sunita Williams, known in India as the Antariksha Pari, or Space Fairy. In June 1998, NASA selected her to journey into the unknown. Traveling to space is a massive challenge for the human body, and the hard work to prepare for it begins long before anyone leaves the ground. Before she could see the stars up close, Sunita spent nearly 8 years in non-stop, intense training. Look at this massive pool. To practice working without gravity, astronauts dive deep underwater wearing heavy suits that are sealed tight and filled with air to keep them safe. The water allows them to practice drifting and moving in every direction, just like they will have to do in space. Beyond the physical training, Sunita spent countless hours in classrooms, studying the complex machinery she would operate and the many dangers that wait beyond our atmosphere. Every hour in the classroom and the pool built the discipline and knowledge she needed to handle the real thing. This is the Space Shuttle Atlantis. On December 10, 2007, engines ignited and it lifted off the launch pad, carrying Sunita into the sky. Her destination was this sprawling structure, the International Space Station, orbiting 360 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Up there, the station travels at 27,744 kilometers per hour. A flight from Delhi to Mumbai takes 2 hours in an airplane. At the speed of the space station, you make that trip in the blink of an eye, circling the entire globe 2,967 times. Living at that speed, completely removed from the safety of our atmosphere, meant adapting to a world where everything we know about physics is different. This image captures the reality of Barhinta, or total weightlessness. Up here, everything floats. Meals up here come entirely from sealed cans, and when it is time to sleep, astronauts have to strap themselves tightly to the walls so they don't drift away. On Earth, gravity is always pulling on us, which keeps our bones strong. But in space, that constant weight disappears. Without it, bones can start to get thin and brittle, and muscles that don't have to work hard start to wither away. To fight back against this weakening, look at this setup. They use white straps to hold them down to a treadmill so they can actually run, exercising for hours every day. Sunita pushed herself to the absolute limit. She actually ran the entire 42-kilometer distance of the famous Boston Marathon while strapped to this very treadmill, finishing in just over 4 hours. She lived in space for an astonishing 194 days, and she even stepped outside the station into the airless silence of the void, spending over 29 hours doing repairs while floating over the Earth. Surviving these long stretches away from Earth showed that the human body can be trained to adapt to almost anything. Quiet, reflective tone. Looking out the station window, Sunita saw our planet like this. From up there, you can see brilliant oceans and vast green landscapes, but you don't see a single border or division between countries. It is just one beautiful shared home. After accomplishing her goals, she and her crew safely returned to the ground in June of 2007, bringing an end to the mission. If you look at the idioms section at the bottom of our textbook, you will find a phrase that perfectly captures her journey, Param Parayon ki bedi tortna, which means breaking the chains of tradition. By reaching the highest levels of space exploration, Sunita proved that when old boundaries are broken, there is no limit to what women can achieve. Next time you look at the night sky, remember the hard work to get there and never be afraid to aim for the stars yourself. Thanks for watching.